A 12-year-old autistic boy is fighting for his life, viciously beaten. The kind of news no parent wants to hear, especially those who entrust their children to the government's care.
It's kind of disturbing. I'd never leave my son here for that, for sure. Okay. We come just for a psychological thing, but he comes home with us.
It all unfolded late Sunday night at the Child and Parent Resource Institute, a place that cares for children with severe mental health and developmental challenges. The boy was snatched from his room. Staff noticed he was gone and called police. Officers found him in a wooded area near the cottage where he was staying. It didn't take long to zero in on a suspect.
Through the help of the staff at the CPRI, he was identified and immediately broadcast went out in an attempt to locate him, and he was arrested yesterday by police on a parking lot in his vehicle.
24-year-old Gregory Thomas Simard is facing several charges, including attempted murder. His parents wept in court and wouldn't speak to media.
Did you get a chance to talk to your son? No.
The accused was hired here in June on a short contract set to expire in mid-September. He was working as a developmental support worker. Police say he had ongoing contact with the boy and other children.
To date, we've not uncovered any evidence to support that there were other victims involved.
There needs to be more screening, perhaps, of the people that look after those kids, because they're challenged.
The Minister of Children and Youth Services says the government will launch its own investigation.
Well, all employees that, and not just in the government sector, all employees that work with children, particularly with vulnerable children, undergo a thorough police check, and that was the case in this situation.
Police have the tough task of speaking with other children and say at this point there's no evidence to suggest the boy was sexually assaulted. Still, it's a crime that has affected even experienced police officers.
Horrific set of circumstances for everyone, and our heart certainly goes out to the family and to this young boy.
And we know staff here are devastated, worried about the center's reputation. Now, police also allege Simard assaulted a detective while in custody, and just a few hours ago, they laid another charge against him, this time an indecent act. They say a man walked into a store, took off all his clothes, and walked outside naked. He will appear again in court on September 13th.